All right. What's going on, y'all? We got One Piece chapter 1174. I'm about to react to it, and let's get right into it, all right? Let's go. One Piece chapter 1174, The Strongest in the World. And we got a cover request by Tokomon. Roger takes a stroll and tames a Tyrannosaurus like a puppy. And yeah, Goldie Roger, obviously a very good hunter. If you get my reference from Hunter x Hunter, all the hunters have a natural affinity for animals to and nature to kind of cling to them. And that's kind of the vibes I'm getting here. Very much Freaks vibes. But let's get into the chapter. Okay, a blunder in the end game. Okay, yeah, because the last chapter I remember it ended off with freaking the ship that Somers was supposed to have the kids get onto getting destroyed. So let's see what's about to happen. This is bad. That damn dream demon. And it's not just the ship. All those sea clouds got blown away with it. Damn, just a big ass cavern. What a miss. I can't stop the arrow's effect. So all these kids about to just march their way off the side of the freaking island. Oh my goodness, bro. The brats will fall and splat themselves against the mountain face. Gunko, you gotta stop the kids. We need to call off the plan for a bit. It's no use. Lord Emu's in there right now, not her. We have to free them from this arrow. Is that Usopp? What's this made of? I'm not leaving a scratch. They trying to shing with the freaking axe, and that's not doing a goddamn thing. Anyway, Daddy, Mommy, save me. The kids, they're cognizant of what's going on, so they're scared. That's useless, you fools. If that were possible, I'd be doing it myself. Hmm? Those parents are trying to protect their children, but the thorns won't let them touch the brats. But the way things are going, they'll soon be forced to watch the kids careen to their deaths. Oh my, what a juicy way to die. This guy's a sick freak. Hey, wait. This kind of works out. Since Gunko is being controlled, the Great One's technically responsible for this. We can always snatch more rats afterwards, he says out loud for the first time after thinking all these terrible things to himself. This guy, Oda did a great job of making this guy super unlikable. I wanted to like him at first, but then I was like, nah, this guy's a dick. I can hear it now. The sweet sobbing screams of their dear parents as they plummet. This is gonna be so touching. I hope Sanji puts his whole foot in his face, bro. Attention, brats and PTA members alike. PTA members is funny though, I can't lie. Our initial plan to ship the Tykes off safely to the Holy Land has run into an unforeseen snafu. The ship and the cloud layer have been wiped away. Everyone, exclamation point, question mark. So to be blunt, you kids are about to fall to your deaths. What? There's nothing there. It's almost comical. I know. You've come so far to find a morbid finish line ahead. Huh? We're just gonna march off the edge like this? We'll fall if we keep going. If giving up my arms is the only surefire way to stop them, then so be it. Oimo's a real one. He don't give a damn. Grandpa Oimo! Unfortunately, there really is no way to stop this. And Killingham's listening to this like, oh my god, what is going on over there? What is that bastard Summers doing? We finally got all the brats to the harbor. Yeah, he's super pissed because he's been doing most of the legwork here. Damn it. Well, honestly, it's really been a collaborative effort between him, Gunko, and Summers, to be real. Damn it, because they got the thorns around them so that no one can interfere. What's her name? Gunko has the arrow that's actually pointing them in the direction, and he has the monsters that have been causing all the havoc, making sure that people can't interfere as well. Anyway, damn it! As Oimo falls to the ground because he's not worth a damn. Yeah, it's hurting you. Let go, Grandpa Oimo. Please forgive me. And he just got like a chunk taken out of his hand. He's just bleeding on the ground. He's not very helpful. It seems we really can't do anything while the arrow's around. There's no way to stop the kids. So we can't save them? No way. You expect me to watch my own child plummet to death? Those demons are screwing with us. If they fall into the realm of the dead, we won't even be able to recover their bodies. That's crazy. And Summers is just dying laughing. Yeah. This chapter better end with a Sanji foot in his face, bro. Please. I must have done something bad. This is divine punishment, isn't it? Huh? I was always told that too when I got in trouble. Me too. If only I was a good boy. Yeah, okay. I don't think the celestial dragons really give a fuck, to be honest. You guys really think we're gonna die because we were bad? What? No way. I'll be a good kid on from now on, I promise. Save me. Help. I'm sorry. Okay. We get it. And Summers is just like looking like a real freakazoid. Especially when he actually lifts his glasses up, like put them shits down, my boy. I won't do anything bad anymore as the kids are thinking about their families and realizing what the fate is that they have before them right now. We're getting a little flashback of Scopper's son with the mama. The sun god pays special attention to naughty kids, you know. But like I said, I won this in a duel. The strong should look out for the weak. Now go apologize. So it seems like he stole that thing, but he was just like, no, I actually won it. Why haven't you cleaned your plate? Do you hate my cooking? And each of them are kind of thinking about their parents right now. No, I just hate carrots. How many times have I told you not to take your father's sword? I hate you, Grandpa. You and your savage pirate crew stink. And yeah, it's just more memories of them being all the times that they were bad. This might, you know, be the reason why they get some coal this winter, but you know, it's not a reason for them to die for sure. And yeah, it's just more of that. I'm not gonna read all of it. When I don't want to die, mommy, they screaming. And um Scopper's wife basically stops in front of Colin, which is his son, and she comes in and she hugs him and she goes, come here, as she's taking the thorns, chew, 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 all through her body. I'm sorry, I can't stop you from moving, but I can do this much at least. So she's gonna sacrifice herself for her kid, as any mother that loves their child probably would do in this situation. Father as well. If Scopper was here, it'd be him doing it. Real rap. But yo, the arrow is the arrow going through her? The arrow, no, the arrow's on the side of her. But is it just gonna stop them in place? Well, this is crazy. But if you don't let go, you'll die too, Mom. I'm okay with that. It's better than letting you die alone. And she has a smile on her face. Is she a D-Clan member? Hmm? She may be. And oh, these kids are really going off the edge now. What the, oh my God. And she's holding her child. The next mother's holding their child. This is crazy, bro. They're all hugging up their kids. They're really flying off the edge right now. Is someone about to catch them at the end here? Is it going to be Loki coming up from the underground? Ba 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 to save the day again. Save Elbaf. Oops. My bad, y'all. I gotta change my battery real quick. Oh, my battery. My battery. All right, we should be good now. All right, let's get back to it. Yeah, this is insane. These kids are literally going off the edge of the sun realm right now, and they're crying. Each of their parents has grabbed a hold of them, and they're just flying off the edge along with them. Summers is dying, crying. I feel like it's got to be Loki that saves them at the end. I feel like, but I guess we're about to see. It'll be a real full circle moment because this is kind of like a reverse of Loki's situation when he was first born. But let me continue. I could talk about this stuff at the end if that's even what actually happens. Because obviously his mom had him thrown off of a cliff, and he had to climb back up himself. So this is kind of like an inverse of that. But anyway, we'll be saved, right? Ronya, you did great back there, Papa. And she's crying. Bent is such a stupid name, bro. I can't hold you. Mommy, what scares me the most? My mom. As he thinks back to like these children are filled with regret right now. Yeah, it's pretty mad, yo. To be quite honest, I'm sorry. I said you were scary. I don't mind being scary. Your fierce mommy lives to protect you. This is craziness, bro. It must be nice having parents like these. Don't worry, I'm here for you. You're not my mom. Johanna, but she still came through anyway. Miss Ange still came through, even though you ain't got I'm assuming that she's an orphan, but man, it shows that there's real love in this village, you know what I'm saying? Stay away from my school. Okay, so damn, yo, they really flashbacking us to death in this chapter, I can't lie. But Rodo comes and he finally shows up for his boy, his brother, his little brother. And it's fun as we finally get to see Rode do something where he, pulls up his pants and really is not acting like a wimp, to be frank. Claire, I'm fine. It doesn't hurt, as he's pretending it doesn't hurt, at least. They all fly off the edge. Summers is laughing. Look at them. Those worthless scraps are tumbling into the abyss. My heart is quivering. What a touching story. If you just let them fall, you'd only be down 10 brats. Those parents are stupid. Their love made them choose to die with their kids. I have butterflies in my stomach. What beautiful, meaningless deaths. This is crazy, bro. Oh, thud, 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 thud. Did they really fall? No, someone caught them, right? Is that what's going on here? What the hell? Colin, where are we? I don't know, Mom, but we're safe. I call that one Gum Gum Rice Cracker Belly. Oh my God. Ha! Anyways, you're kind of digging into me, so get off. Hey you, as soon as we land, I want you to hop off my back, you hear? I don't want you meddling in my fight. Did he say back? You guys just came falling down on us out of nowhere. Good thing we're passing by, and Luffy's in Gear 5 mode. Let's go. I didn't sign off on this. I'm the Great Destroyer. I'm not responsible for anybody's safety. Now let's move. Yo, I'm rocking with Loki, man. He don't give a damn. He pretends he doesn't give a damn. He really does give a damn. But I like that he's aura farming anyway. Is it snowing? Summer says. That's so sudden. Wait, what was that thunder? And there's thunder and lightning coming from the sky, but it kind of looks like it's artificial, Loki. What? The tree is shifting. What is that beat? What is that beat? Bum ba-dum bum bum. The drums of liberation, baby. All of Elbaf is shaking. On a curious day, when thunder and snow both flurry, a giant beast shall appear to blot out those skies. Jarul says, the drums of liberation will boom out. What? Samur says, and Gunku Imu looks over. And the sun god. Wow. Wow. Loki looks fucking insane, bro. Oh my God. Loki for Straw Hat. Let's fucking go, baby. He gotta join the crew, yo. He gotta join the crew. And you just see Luffy and his Ragnar, I think, the hammer, but it's in the squirrel form, just having fun, la-di-dying on Loki's back. And Loki looks like a giant black dragon, and it looks so fire, bro. I have no words right now. Look how big you got. Now this is gonna be funny. And the sun god will rise. Is that the end of the chapter? Yes, break next week. The hour of Elbaf's liberation has come. So we about to have a knockdown, drag out fight to the, maybe not to death, but they about to wreck everything that's going on the sun level. And it's about to be a good old time, especially everything I was saying a little bit earlier in this reaction. I feel like this is an important chapter for Loki's character, not just the reveal of him and him showing that he really is that savior of Elbaf. But it's an inverse of him in the flashback and him being born, his mother not loving him, sending him careening off a cliff alone, him having to climb up by himself as a day-old baby. All of these parents showing the love that they have for their children, probably also kind of showing how things have changed over the years since Harold has become the initial king or the king at the time that he was to now, and how everything isn't about the warrior philosophy that it first started in. What Emu is actually looking for from these people, even if that's not what their current reality is. You know what I'm saying? And I think that this arc is going to end somewhere in the middle. We're going to have the Elbaf Giants be able to complete the dream that Harold had, where they're going to start leaving the island, branching out more, becoming a part of society. And at the same time, they're going to beat that chest and really regain that warrior status that they've had through their ancestry. This was a great chapter of One Piece. I know it's only going to turn up from here. Check out in, I guess, 2 weeks for the next reaction. I also just did a reaction to JJK Modulo. I got my NBA channel if you like NBA stuff, Cash and Buckets. And I'm also a photographer. I will be at New York Fashion Week this weekend. If you want to see me doing my thing and whatever I get into this weekend, follow me on Instagram at CashAtLast2. Thank you. Have a beautiful weekend and salute.